Hello everyone. So in this video lesson for today, I'm going to discuss about illustrating similarity of figures. So our objectives sa atuang video lesson will be illustrate similarity of figures. This lesson will help you understand and determine whether figures are similar. You will be encountering ratio and proportion that will aid you to determine if given figures are similar. So, ang atong topic sa tong video lesson, no, it guides to our foundation nga topic, which is ratio and proportion. And this ratio and proportion apply ni siya sa atong topic karon, which is illustrating similarity of figures. Okay? And this lesson will make you understand that two figures that have the same shape are said to be similar. Regardless sa size, whether it's small or large, kung i-compare mo ang small or ang large size, for as long as they have the same shape, so it means that the two objects or the two figures are similar, no? Then two polygons are similar if their corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides are proportional. So again, the two polygons are similar if their corresponding angles, so ang iyang corresponding angles daw kay congruent and corresponding sides are proportional. To determine if the figures are similar, compare their corresponding sides, and in this lesson, you need to review your ratio and proportion to further understand the topic. So, pinakauna na itong i-discuss kay, more on review first on the ratio and proportion. Okay, so for examples, solve for the value of the variable in the following proportion. So, we are done with this one, but ako gyapon ni siyang itakol in order for you to refresh your minds, no, if in case nakalimot na mo about the proportion. Okay, so let's start with the first one. So the first one is 3/4 equals 9 over x. So we are going to find the value of x. So how are we going to find the value of x? So cross multiply. So 3 times x is 3x, then equals 36. Then you're going to divide both sides. So ang left side o ang right side sa equation, i-divide mo siya sa 3 or i-divide mo siya by 3 in order to find the value of x. So therefore the value of x is 12. Then number 2 is 1/2. 1/2 equals y over 7. So cross multiply gyapon, 2y equals 7, then divide both sides by 2. So we have the value of y, which is 7/2 or 7 over 2 or 3.5. Then for number 3 is 3/8 equals 27 over x. So cross multiply gyapon, parehas ra sa number 1 ug number 2 nga process. So it becomes 3x equals 216. Then divide both sides by 3, you have the value of x, which is 72. Okay, so let's have this number 4. 3 over x equals 2/5. Cross multiply gapon, so 2x equals 3 times 5, 15. Then divide both sides by 2, so you have the value of x, which is 15/2 or 15 over 2 or 7.5 in decimal. Then last one is number 5, 4 over a equals 10 over 15. Cross multiply gapon, 10a equals 4 times 15, that is 60. Divide both sides by 10, a is equals 6. Okay, so let us set the ratio of the sides of two triangles and their congruent angles. Let's have this example number 1. Given triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, or in symbol, that is triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Note, this symbol represents similar to or is similar to. Okay? So what is the difference between similar and congruent? Kung mayroon kag congruent, pareha sila forma, pareha sila size, then parehas pog shape, no? Like for example, the two squares, if you're going to compare the two squares as congruent, so we assume or we can describe that the two squares are congruent kay pareha sila measurement sa sides, pareha sila length sa sides, ang length of width parehas po sila measurement sa ilang angles, no, which are right angles, no. While sa kanang similar, so naa siya kalahian, no. uh, it it describes, no, differently when it comes to size. Like for example, this one, kaning triangle ABC og triangle DEF. As you can see, in terms of the shape, they are similar, no, parehas. But when it comes to kuan sa size, so mas dako jud si triangle ABC kaysa ni triangle DEF. Therefore, these two triangles are not congruent to each other, but instead they are similar. Anong similar? Kay pareha sila forma. Unsa may na form sa triangle ABC o triangle DEF? So ang form niya is right triangle. Right triangle siya, di ba? Mo na nga ang triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Dili na siya mahimo nga ang triangle ABC is congruent. Kung congruent siya, kung unsay form sa triangle ABC, mo pod ang form sa triangle DEF. Pareha sila sides, pareha sila measurement sa sides. Mo na. Okay? Pero kung similar ra, of course, kumbaga anggid-anggid lang sila, no? Pareha sila form, nag-form siya right triangle, pero when it comes to the lengths, when it comes to the size, they are different. Mo na nga similar lang siya. Okay? I hope you understand. So, sige. Kani siya nga sign, again, this is represent similar to or is similar to. Okay. So, we have AC over DF. So, AC, so this is AC, and this is DF. Then, BA, so this is BA over ED, so ang BA, then ED. Then, BC over EF, so ang BC mo ni, EF mo ni. So, these three ratios, so represents the ratios of the sides of two triangles. Bingon kitag ratios, mo na siya ang comparing two quantities. So gi-compare ang AC og DF. Mo na nga nahimo siyang AC over DF. Gi-compare ang BA og ED. So mo na siyang nahimo siyang BA over ED. Then ang BC og ED, EF, I mean, so balik BC and EF mo gi-compare, okay? So mo na siya nga kaning tulo ka ratio represents the ratios of the sides of two triangles. Then angle A is congruent to angle D. So this is angle A congruent sa angle D. Angle C is congruent to angle F. Then angle B is congruent to angle E. So moning B congruent sa angle E. So corresponding angles of two triangles are congruent. Okay? Then note, if the corresponding sides are proportional and the corresponding angles of the two triangles are congruent, then the two triangles are similar. So again, para ma-meet nimo ang condition or para ma-describe nimo siya nga similar na siya, dapat ang corresponding angles sa duha ka triangles congruent. Okay? Ang corresponding angles niya congruent. Like for example, kaning angle C ug angle F parehas. Angle B ug angle E parehas pod. Samot ng angle A ug angle D parehas because parehas na sila form, which is right triangle. Okay? Then ang kadua is corresponding sides are proportional. Okay? Ang corresponding sides daw kay proportional. Like for example, BC og FE. So kani siya, ang BC ug FE parehas sila og porma. Although they have the one, kumbaga mas taas ang length sa BC kaysa sa EF, but still they form the same way. Okay? Kung imo na siya i-compare when it comes to the description of the right triangle, ang BC o EF are both what we call the hypotenuse. Okay? Hypotenuse na siya. So, which is to be discussed later on, no? About the right triangles. Then kaning AC o FD. So, kuan sila. Proportional. Then ang AB o ang DE corresponding kuan po na siya. Sides proportional. Okay? So mo na siya. Okay, so let's have example 2. solve for the value of x to make the two triangles similar. So we have MAT and ODT, and they are similar. So if you're going to read this one, this is triangle MAT is similar to triangle DOT. As you can see, sa first triangle which is MAT, so mas dako siya kaysa sa DOT. Okay? Then, we have the following measurements. Ang MA or AM is 4 centimeters. Ang MT is 8 centimeters. Sa kaduha nga triangle is, ang OD is 2 centimeters. Then, we have the value of the unknown sa DT. Ang value sa unknown, which is represented by the variable x. So, we're going to find the DT or the value of x. So, how are we going to find the value of x? So, we're going to form the ratio and proportion. So, maghimo tag ratio sa left side, then ratio po sa right side, then we're going to make it equal to form proportion. Okay? So, AM over OD, so mo ni siyang presentation sa solution. AM over OD equals MT over DT. So, giunsa na siya pag himo og ratio. Okay, let's start with the left side. AM, so this is AM, then OD. So, OD. Then the second one, MT, so MT over DT. So, as you can see, kung asa padung ang usa, mao po padulungan po sa usa. Then ang sa kaduha, mao po ang padulungan po ang sa kaning second part, usay padulungan sa usa, mao po padulungan po sa other part. Okay? So, AM over OD. So, 4 over 2. MT, 8, DT, X. Okay? So, mao na siya ang pagporma sa ratio o proportion. So, we're going to solve that one. So, cross multiply, 4x equals 2 times 8 is 16. Then, divide both sides by 4. Divide na siya by 4. Divide na siya by 4. So, you have the value of x which is 4 centimeters. Since the value of x is 4 centimeters, therefore, the dt is 4 centimeters. Okay? So, balik ta dire. Ngayon sa pag-form og ratio proportion. Balik ko na kong explain ha. So, kani siya AM, then OD. Okay? So, mo ni siya ang first side sa triangle o ang first side sa second triangle. Then equals MT, mo ni ang second side sa first triangle over the second side sa second triangle. Okay? Kung ang sayang pattern, mo na imong sundon. Okay? So, pwede po nga inani. Kung mag-start ka sa MT, so pwede ka MT over, so MT over DT. So mo na imong pattern, no? This is more on patterns. Okay? Para mag-form mo sa ratio proportion. MT DT. Then ari na ka AM over OD. Pareha na gapon na. Or DO ba na? So, OD. Pareha na. DO OD. Okay? So, ari atong giuna. MT og DT. Then over AM over OD. So, pattern. This is more on patterns. No? Di kay musimang ka, MT over DT. And dason, nag-AM ka, then over DT. So, di na siya mao. Okay? So, dapat, we're going to make it proportional. Okay? So, MT, which is 8, pareha gapon, no? 8 over X, then equals, ang MT is 4, then over 2. So, cross multiply. So, again, you have the value of X, which is equals 4 centimeters. Anara ka simple, no? Pwede po din ani imong pattern sa imong proportion. MA, so daghang kay porma sa proportion. MA all over MT. then equals OD all over OD niya OD all over DT. So ang pattern sa first one is ana, then ana. Then ang second, ana sad og ana. Okay? So again, this is more on patterns when you're going to form the proportion or ratio and proportion kung mag-form mo. So substitute, ang MA is 4, then over 8 ka. Then OD, so that's 2, then over X. So if you're going to solve that one, so mura gyapon 4X equals 16, di ba? 4X equals 16. Then therefore, the value of X is 4 or 4 centimeters. Okay? So 4 na siya. Nara diri ay mo ni siya. Then if you're going to check, so ang original nga gihatag nga ratio and proportion, AM over OD equals MT over DT. So that is 4 over 2 equals 8 over 4. So if you're going to cross multiply, they have the value which is 16. So if their corresponding sides are proportional, therefore these two triangles are similar. Okay? Then therefore triangle MAT is similar to triangle DOT. Okay, so ari na ta sa example 3. And as you can see right now, so duha siya ka rectangle. Rectangle ABCD o rectangle KITE. Then we're going to solve for the value of x, no? So how are we going to solve for the value of x sa example 3? So kung unsay pagi sa pag-solve nato sa triangles, no? Katong sa example 2, katong sa triangle sa similarity of triangles, mo po diri sa rectangles. Okay? So the first pattern is this one. You're going to start from PC, then AB. Ano ang pattern? Then kung ang pattern niya sa first ratio is x over 16. Then equals the second one, ari ka mag-start 3, then padung sa 8. Kung say pattern sa first, mo po ng kaduha. So that is 3 over 8. Then cross multiply. So that is 8x equals 16 times 3. So 6 times 3 is 18. Carry 1. So 48. Then divide both sides by 8. Then divide by 8. You have the value of x. So cancelled out na ni siya. So the value of x is equals 6 centimeters. Okay? So kanina sayop ni siya, dapat centimeters ni. So centimeters ni siya ha. Katong uspon. So therefore, the value of x which is 6 centimeters. So napay laing paagya ni. Sige, let's have the other pattern for this example. So again, ang pag-form sa ratio proportion, kuha lang, more on patterns. Okay? Pwede ka mag-start sa x, then pares nimo 3. So, may mo siyang x over 3. Then equals, ang kaduha, gani, 16, then over, kanina po, 8. So, pattern ha. Dili kay mag x over 3 ka, then ang dason equals 8 over 16 bali. First over second po ka. Okay? First side over second side, then equals first side, then ang kaning second side. Okay? So, cancelled out. So, that is 8x again. Then, 48. Mura gyapon, di ba? The value of x is 6 centimeters. So, another one. Napay lang one. Napay lang forma or napay lang method. No? Sige. Pwede ka mag-start dire. 16, then padung sa x. So, 16 over x equals, kung nag-start ka sa 16, then padung sa x, so dire po ka mag-start. 8 then 3. So, it is more on patterns, no? Kung say pattern sa first, mapo sa kadua. Okay? So, 8 over 3. So, mura gyapon, no? 8x equals 48. So, you have the value of x which is 6. Or, pwede po, dila nga, napailaing mga possible formation of this one. So, let's find out. Pasinapa. So, una to siya. Pwede po ka mag-start dire. So, 16. So, start ka sa 16 over kaning kaduha. 8. Then, equals dire, which is x. Then, kani, which is 3. So, mura gyapon. 8x equals 48. Therefore, the value of x is 6 centimeters. Okay? So, muna siya ang pagi sa pag-solve sa similarities of figures. Okay? That's how are you going to solve that one. So, I hope nga naamoy na-learn sa itong video lesson karon. Don't you worry, I will provide another examples for the next video lessons. More on about this one so that you can understand further and you will know further, no, on how to solve this one. Okay? So, thank you for watching and goodbye.